Hello and welcome to Poker News. The World Poker Tour has upped the ante recently by announcing an additional 3 dates to its Season 5 calendar. The extra events, which tack on to an already packed schedule, means this season's WPT will create a massive 20 millionaires by its completion in April 2007, and brings to 18 the number of regular season stops on the tour. Citing its relationship with 3 top casinos, the WPT announced the 3 additional events on its Season 5 calendar would be held at the Bellagio, Borgata and Foxwoods, the second event for each of the casinos on the WPT calendar. These additions mean that dates for 8 other WPT events have changed, so organisers are urging players to recheck the dates of the events prior to booking their travel. The dates for the WPT Celebrity Invitational, which draws more than 75 Hollywood celebrities, have also been changed in order to avoid conflict with the recently announced weekend of the Academy Awards. Poker fans are invited to watch the filming of all WPT stops, where players compete for millions. Having launched on the Travel Channel on March 30th, 2003, the WPT continues to lead the way in developing poker as a major international sport, and now is seen in over 150 countries worldwide.
Australian world champion Joseph Hatcham showed he was fighting fit and ready to defend his world championship title recently by making the final table of event number 5, the $2,500 no-limit hold'em short-handed event. Daniel Negreanu and Dutch Boyd joined Hatcham in the final stages of the tournament. However, it was soon apparent it was not to be Negreanu's day when his pocket aces were cracked by Boyd's pocket sevens. Having flopped a set, Boyd slow-played brilliantly, packing Negreanu off with an 8th place finish, agonizingly close to the final table. It was Daniel's first cash in the World Series this year, and although the $38,852 is small change to the poker millionaire, the result was an encouraging start to the 6 weeks of solid poker that lay ahead. In the end, it was only Joe Hatcham and Dutch Boyd left standing for the final showdown, with Hatcham missing out on his second bracelet by a hair's width when, after a raise, re-raise and an all-in, Boyd hit his pair on the river. World champion Joe Hatcham won $256,800 for his second place finish, while Russ Dutch Boyd wins event number 5, $475,712 and the coveted WSOP bracelet.
Now let's take a look at some live poker tournaments taking place this month. Close to home is the 5,000 added tournament at the Big Slick Club in Croydon. It starts Saturday the 22nd of July and ends Sunday the 23rd. The buy-in is £300 and it's a no-limit hold'em game. Or perhaps the Newcastle Knockout Festival of Poker takes your fancy. It's being held at the Grosvenor Casino, Newcastle. The main event starts on Saturday the 22nd and continues till Sunday. It's a no-limit Texas Hold'em event with a £500 buy-in. To qualify for this event, there are tournaments on both Thursday the 20th and Friday the 21st, beginning at either 3 p.m. and then again at 8 p.m. And lastly, we couldn't possibly leave out the biggest event of the year, the WSOP. Events are going on every day. However, if you fancy the intimacy of a 6-seated table rather than a 10-seater, then the $5,000 short-handed no-limit hold'em game starts on Thursday the 20th of July and continues till Saturday the 22nd, all starting at 12 p.m.
Online poker is massively popular, as we all know, and it's come a long way since its introduction. Now we have 3D graphics and soon the possibility of webcams so that we can see our opponents. But are these all just gimmicks, or do they add to the overall experience of the game?
I don't believe in that at all, because I mean it's so easy to cheat. You can have your wife sitting there and reading a book instead, so it's impossible to read.
The benefit of online is that it's different from live poker, that when you're playing online poker you can't see your opponent. It's a different type of poker. It would change everything about the game. So
I, for one, would be for it, but at the same time I think a lot of the sit-home-in-their-pants brigade of people probably wouldn't be too keen on the idea.
And finally, meanwhile, in America and in Texas of all places, a librarian has decided to hold after-school poker lessons for kids. The evenly mixed group will learn the basics of the game using bubblegum instead of chips. While it has the support of parents, a programme director for the Massachusetts Council on Compulsive Gambling stated that the risk of gambling would have to be covered too. That's all from me. I'll see you next time.